The Innovators is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, and Future Services International. Meet the Innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Over the next several weeks, they'll be helping aspiring and struggling entrepreneurs to make more money. Yannick Page is widely regarded as one of Jamaica's most promising young entrepreneurs. She's a certified business trainer, and she is now the owner of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited. This successful entrepreneur is also the co-founder of KLE Group, owners and operators of Fiction Lounge and Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. This week, they will be joined by guest innovator Garth Walker, is the chairman of Creative Media and Events, as well as the Adam and Eve Day Spa. He is also the creator of the Wealth brand, which includes Wealth Magazine.
Well, I'm here today to see the Innovators, to explain to them the challenges that I'm having with my business and hopefully gather some valuable information and advice from them.
Guys, we have a new assignment. His name is Damian Larman. He has a struggling business. He does optical repairs, he does optical sales. Let's take a look.
My name is Damian Larman, and the business name is Not Larman and Sons Limited. The nature of the business is optical repairs and dispensing. Well, I got involved from, growing up and being around my father, who was a founder of the business and had a little love for the business, so I was sent away to get some hands-on training, hence I'm now here in the business. I got formal training from International Optical Mart. They offer trainings for like optical repairs and dispensing, but it was mainly on dispensing. As the repairs, I learned it hands-on from my father, who got the training from Europe. Well, the business was founded by my grandfather, Nathaniel Larman. That's where we got the name, Nat Larman. And then my father came on board when he went away to study, getting into like optical repairs in frames, and he, along with his brothers, that's how they became Not Larman and Sons. I'm actually a third generation Larman then. And then over a period of years, my father became sick. The situation steadily declining, going down. Business started to really down also because I was unable to continue with the business as it used to continue before by myself, because it was me and my father was like the backbone then. Right, so the transition from him to me was a bit hard. And then with his passing and all his medical bills, the business was unable to keep up as how it was keep up before. So we lost track of a lot of stuff. While we're still here, the building itself is owned by the business, and with business not being as bright as it used to be, for us to go elsewhere to mean purchasing a building or renting a building, that would be additional expense. Well, the challenges that we're facing, it's like everyday challenges. Like business is not as bright as it used to be, and then on a weekly basis, it's like our expenses are like greater than what our income is.
Now we've seen it, bring him in. Tell me a little bit more about exactly what your business is. I know you deal in eyeglasses, but how would you define your business? What is the concept?
Basically, optical repairs.
It's primarily straight repairs. You don't have any other revenue streams in there, like you sell eyeglasses or...
No, not at the moment, no, we don't.
Well, Damian, I want to hear your plans. Tell me where you see things in 5 years.
Well, I see at least back to where it used to be. Which is, where our clientele was before, and hopefully even better. Where customers are concerned, we have a lot of loyal customers that know about the business, so they pass it on to the younger generation by word of mouth. And in the optical field, most opticians and doctors, they know about the business also. They know where to find us, because we get a lot of work from them also. But it's just that things on a whole just took a downward turn over a period of time.
What do you think contributed to the drop-off?
Well, first I would say the economy, and then with family problems, like my father falling ill, then eventually passing away, and with him being a backbone and everything. And then now it's just me taking over and starting back from scratch.
Since you've seen the decline in the market, have you taken any steps to try and correct that?
Well, the whole starting over process has been an ongoing process. So far it's just word of mouth. I mean, we have done flyers, not much. And then I guess the ultimate goal is to get back to the newspapers and the directory and so forth.
So what's your customer service like?
Well, first, I mean, you step in, you would be greeted by a lady at the front, and then you would express to her what you want to be done. And if it's a case where you need to speak to a technician would come to you, or if not, myself would deal with it. There are 7 of us, including myself. 2 of them are disabled. I have one that is deaf, and the other one has a handicap pertaining to like his walking and so forth. They are here like basically to help with the repairs. Right? Neville, like, he freelances. Pamela, she helps also. Mr. MAXBROWN, he's a technician like myself, so I'm basically doing everything else. Since my father passed away, I'm just the soul, like the backbone. Then.
Out of all the services that you offer now, which one would you say is your chief product, the lead for the business?
The repairs.
How much percent of your business is that? Would you say that is?
I'd say about 60%.
60% of your business is the repairs.
Yeah.
They need to focus on the repairs more.
Okay.
And capitalize on that.
And not just that, as also, God, what's really important is that we are in an economy where a lot of people are strapped for cash. It makes sense to repair a pair of glasses than have to buy a new one.
A customer would purchase a frame for like $20,000 or even $15,000, and it gets broken like in a few months. They could come here and get it repaired for like as low as $400, as much as like probably about $2,000 in comparison to going and purchasing a new frame again.
Coming up on The Innovators.
I don't feel the passion.
Yeah,
I don't feel it.
You know what?
It's almost as if he's just continuing something his father.
Yeah.
I don't feel the passion.
Yeah.
I don't feel
It's
it.
a very good point.
Yeah, you're right. And I think with the loss of his father, it made it even worse.
This segment is brought to you by Business Bootcamp. Become an internet entrepreneur and start making money online in just 2 days.
Damian, define for me what is your value proposition? What is it that makes me come to your establishment over going to the man down the street?
Well, alright, first I'd say honesty, we tell you the truth, what you're getting for your money and so forth, and also the price and the quality of the job.
Is this the way you dress for work every day?
I would say casually, yes.
What's your passion? I don't feel it. What's your passion? I don't feel it. What's your passion for this business? I'm not feeling it.
Well, I say I'm into it in the sense that I've been there from going to school, see my father doing it, now taking over and doing it myself too, and just a natural thing, just an inborn thing.
Damian, your place is literally a mess. Outside, I would never guess that there's a business going on in there, and that's just the truth. When I walk up to just looking at it, I wouldn't feel that anything is happening inside there. It's not inviting. So as a customer, I wouldn't feel as if it's somewhere I want to get into. I wouldn't feel as if I would want to go and buy anything there. So you have to understand that you are going to have to now look at the outside of your business, as well as, because a lot of people don't understand that people judge you the minute they walk up to your business place. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. All right, Damian, you've given us a lot. As a matter of fact, I think we need a break. We have a lot to discuss here. We need to decide what we're going to do to help you. So give us a few. I think he needs to reach out seriously to a lot of optical businesses uptown. And then he could do their repairs.
I think what would be very helpful for him is if he had more of a focused strategy. So in other words, instead of just, blindly going around and identifying people that maybe he came across in the past, start with the yellow pages, go through, identify where these places are, who these people are, make a cold call to them and decide,
Here, I can tell you for me, I don't feel the passion.
Yeah,
I don't feel
think,
it.
you know what, I
it's almost
think...
as if he's just continuing something his father.
Yeah.
I don't feel the passion.
Yeah.
I don't feel it.
It's a very good point.
Yeah, you're right. And I think with the loss of his father, it made it even worse.
The truth is, though, I mean, I agree with you. I don't think all is lost because I do believe that, you know, he's kind of been thrust into this position. It's not necessarily that he you know, came up through the ranks and
given the guidance.
He's, you know, his old man fell sick, passed away, and he's kind of now in this position. What do I do? But I think if we can give him some direction, that in and of itself may motivate him a bit more, because right now he just seems a bit lost to me.
But I'm not feeling from you. I'm not feeling the passion. I'm not feeling the love for this business. This business is a business you inherited from your father in unforeseen circumstances. But right at the situation, this is the situation. You know how the business. You know how to carry the mantle. And I'm feeling that. I almost get an impression that it fell into your lap in unforeseen circumstances, and you pretty much just carry it on. Versus, listen, I believe in this business, I want to carry it on, and this is what I'm going to do to ensure the success of this business over the next couple of years.
You have to have some marketing presence. You have to have some presence in the minds of the consumers, the people who you're targeting. When I look for optical repairs, I must see Nat Larman and Sons, right? When I look for glasses, I must see Nat Larman and Sons. Because I'm not going to always, people, you can't rely on people who used to come years ago. You've got to try and remind it. You have to keep on constantly reminding your customers. Plus, you need new customers.
You're gonna need to get to be a bit more aggressive. I think, you know, the fact that you don't know what the cost would be to keep the place in a particular condition is concerning a bit, because it doesn't cost you anything to find out how much it costs.
So Damian, we've given you a lot. We know it may seem overwhelming, but as I said, we're gonna help you. If you take our advice and you do what we've asked you to do, you will be on your way to seeing much brighter days in terms of your business, right? So we just need for you to take up the challenge and do what we've asked you to do.
Armed with all the instructions, it's time to go off on the assignments.
Welcome. We're here at the YEA. It's very good to have you expressing an interest in our organization. I must tell you that YEA is really all about engaging young entrepreneurs in a process of networking, rubbing shoulders with like mind. You know, Damian, the good thing about the focus of your business, so far we do not have any of our members in that field. And think about the fact that you now will be interacting with a cadre of young entrepreneurs. First of all, it's a captive market for your own business. Secondly, it's an opportunity for us to be able to interface with the challenges that all of us have in business, the pitfalls that we need to avoid, and the best practices that we need to be able to employ. It's an opportunity to be able to get your pitch in business, not only in terms of the technical thing of what you do, but in terms of the other business processes, and to appreciate what it is that you may be doing and could be doing differently. And then, of course, thirdly, what we're seeking to do is to engage a business enterprise specialist within the Secretariat of YEA that drives market share to our membership. Your entity may or may not be at a stage that you can establish a full-fledged marketing and sales arm. So at YEA, as an organization, what we're seeking to do is to drive market share by a marketing program to our members. And where the members may not necessarily be up to speed, we seek to build the capacity of those members. I want to be able to welcome you the last Thursday of every month at 6 o'clock when we have our members meeting here at the Jamaica Employers Federation. I want to be able to introduce you as the newest member of the YEA, the Young Entrepreneurs Association. Okay, so this package is yours. I'm going to leave this with you, and I want to thank you very much for your interest, and I look forward to seeing you at our next meeting. It's the last Thursday of every month, 6 o'clock, here at the Jamaica Employers Federation.
Well, I must say you'll be definitely seeing me.
Great. Sounds good.
Well, I've just finished my consultation with YEA, and I mean, it really sounds interesting, and I'm looking forward to the benefits, and I mean, take advantage of the networking possibilities and so forth. I'm looking forward to it.
Still to come on the Innovators.
Okay, so Damian, the big question is, are you making more money?
This segment is brought to you by BH Paints, the Caribbean champions of color.
Welcome to the BH Color Center. What we're going to do here is basically find some colors to fix up your property, your business. BH has over 6,000 colors in our Ultima line, 5 different finishes. Basically what we're going to do today is add value to your business, beautify your business, bring customers into your business. Paints are divided into 4 different groups: the fresh, calm, luxurious, and the warm. There is a mood for you. Everyone has a different mood. Basically today we're gonna find your mood. You might not know your mood offhand, but based on the colors you like, we're gonna find your mood. BH has 5 different finishes in the Ultima line: the interior flat, the exterior flat, the glass emulsion, the satin emulsion, and the gloss oil. In your case, well, I'd recommend you use 2 of the finishes. I'd recommend you use a satin emulsion. Why a satin emulsion? The satin emulsion has a gloss over it. It protects the film of the paint. So when someone touches the wall, it can be wiped off, as opposed to a flat now, where the film is exposed. And when you touch it and dirty it up, it cannot be wiped off. And this is basically the finished product of the exterior. We're gonna go inside now to do the interior. I'd recommend you go with the same type of design, the darker color at the bottom, light at the top. Why, you might ask? Business, as I said before, a lot of persons come in and they touch. You want to, the places that they're prone to touch, you want that protected, superior. Again, I recommend the satin emulsion. The satin emulsion, again, is 100% acrylic. Remember, buying a paint with 100% acrylic is very good.
I just finished speaking to the folks at BH, and I was actually able to see the end results on the computer, what the shop would look like at the finish. So I'm really anticipating, I'm really excited to see what it would actually look on the building when it's finished.
Damian's establishment was in dire need of a facelift, and BH Paint gladly agreed to help. We'll show you the remarkable transformation in our season finale. You won't want to miss it. It's now time to return to the boardroom and update the innovators of the progress made.
Damian, welcome back.
Damian, you look like $1 million. Now this is the look that we were talking about.
No man, this is definitely a true professional who's looking into the business. No, you look serious.
Yeah. And you have to look like this every day. This is not one-off. This is every day you show up for work, this is how you must look. What about your trip to the Yellow Pages? You went to the Yellow Pages and they're going to help you.
Good day, Mr. Larman.
Good day to you too.
Thank you so much for seeing me today.
Okay.
No, I must commend you for keeping your family business alive. After all, it is a very viable and useful service that you're providing. Okay, based on the discussion that we had before and what you shared with me about your vision for your business, I am going to recommend that you use a website along with the print directory to further promote your business to your existing and potential customers as well. So we list your information in the white pages where it can be found alphabetically, and we'll also list it in the yellow pages along with a display under your classification of optical goods, service and repairs. Bear in mind that the information that appears in the print directory also appear online on the internet so that persons can use their iPad or whatever tablet they have along with their mobile phone as well to find your business at their convenience.
I could actually be reached by almost anybody then.
That's right, you can be reached by anyone at any time all over the globe.
Well, I just had a meeting with the Yellow Pages and I think everything is just great. I'm going to be having an ad in the Yellow Pages as well as I'll be listed, and also, which is really, really fabulous, a website. This is like a global outreach. So I'm really overwhelmed by this.
So outside of that, Damian, how do you feel?
I must say I'm inspired, and so far, I see where there's going to be progress. So I'm a bit more focused now. I'm looking forward to the future.
Okay, so Damian, the big question is, are you making more money?
Yeah, things picking up a lot, so hopefully pick up even more. So
Business is not easy, and there's going to be a lot of challenges along the way. And I think what we've done here is give you a good direction, a good way that you need to focus your efforts, and hopefully as you build, you continue to evolve. But expect challenges along the way, and the key is to just stay true to yourself and your passion and work hard.
And remember, stay focused. Nothing comes easy. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of hours just stay focused and keep at it.
My advice to you, Damian, on your road to success is this. Very often, we get distracted. Things that happen at home, things that happen outside the business, and they can be a real drag on you. You really have to kind of phase things out and deal with your business. Because those distractions take up sometimes very valuable time and effort and energy that really should be going into what your dream is, which is to make your business better.
Lots of success, and I look forward to buying my next pair of glasses from you.
Now that the process has started and I'm back on track where rebuilding my business is concerned, I'm just looking forward for things to continue getting better and better in the near future.
Gary's wardrobe was provided by MAXBROWN Limited. Makeup was provided by Hart College of Beauty Services. The boardroom was provided by Bell Limited. Bell, our technology keeps you in contact. For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, and Future Services International. The Innovators is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart